Hello everyone, it's JKLOL from Nintendo Newsfeed, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo XDS, which is a supposed leaked console that was shown on YouTube right before E3 by someone who we don't know anything about. This is his only video ever. And pretty much everyone I've seen thinks that this is fake, but I have found some evidence that might justify its existence. That being said, let's watch the video. Look, right there, Bill Trinnan's voice. Whoever made this video, if it was a fake, is very good at altering voices, because that is exactly how Bill Trinan talks in real life. Now, I really like this part. It shows the Wii U and 3DS logo, and then an X pans out on the screen. This is a very Nintendo-like fashion, especially considering the sound effects that went into it. It might suggest that there's a crossover between 3DS and Wii U, and that's kind of what the system is. So let's keep watching. Ta-da, that's the NX. Now, a lot of people think that all the applause in the background is very fake, because applause is one of the easier things to do during video editing. However, considering the space that it appears to be in, the screen that the game console is being shown on, and Bill Trinan's voice, I could see this being real and at an investor meeting of a sort. Now, before we continue, take a look at this thing. It's bulky as crud. It looks like a Game Boy Advanced on steroids mixed with a brick with two screens. It could probably bleed into my hands if I held it for way too long. Very bulky, but I'm sure some people will favor that. This is extremely large. It's like 2 times the 3DS XL. Now, what I find interesting is that this was revealed before E3, which is, if you didn't know, Nintendo admitted a little bit after E3 that their console wasn't going to be as powerful, the NX wasn't going to be as powerful as an Xbox One or PS4. Well, take a look at this. It's 720p, which means it could actually have been the console they're talking about, because 720p is gorgeous for a handheld console, but it's not near the level that the Xbox One brings or the PS4. Now, if you look at these controls, it looks very similar to a 3DS in the fact that, like, basically it is one with just a Circle Pad Pro instead of a C-stick crammed on there. And I'll get to my next point later when it talks about the Wii U games. Now, right here it talks about 3D HD recording. I'm gonna say that if they want the 3D HD recording to be a real highlight of whatever this system is going to bring, if they want it to be a highlight like Amiibo functionality, for example, on the new 3DS, they're going to have some kind of way to upload videos just directly from your 3DS to YouTube. Also, Nintendo's been struggling with media options in a way that Sony and Microsoft haven't. For example, Twitch and easy recording on the PS4. It just gives you a lot more options for people who can't afford such expensive capture cards for Nintendo devices. Now, here's my concern. Look at the top screen. You're in the middle of a race in Mario Kart 8, right? But on the bottom screen, it shows a map that you're about to play on. But you're already playing. And you'll see this again with the Smash Bros. Segment. Look at Bowser and Mario are in the middle of a clear duel on Yoshi's Island. But on the bottom screen, there's a menu and the cursor moves too. Now, this is a little interesting. A lot of people think that it's very unrealistic to have Nintendo making a console with a top screen that could be detached or folded onto the bottom screen. I don't think so, considering Microsoft has been making these kinds of computers for a long time. It might be nice to learn from their competitors and kind of use their other genres of entertainment against them. Now this part's interesting. It showcases a lot of N64, GameCube, Wii, and Super Nintendo titles. I'm not sure how this would work if this was a real console. It would probably be something related to Virtual Console, but I would expect the system itself, to have a lot of storage to back a lot of games. And more games are getting showcased right here, clearly. Now this is weird. It says you can play your 3DS games on the big screen, i.e. a television set. This seems more like a gamepad-like gimmick right here, but the console it appears to be completely handheld. So I don't know exactly how this would work, or if it's realistically possible. And the way that this trailer closes, even though the whole trailer was what you would expect from a Nintendo game console trailer, it just leaves you at that. It doesn't say it doesn't show some cool pan swag beauty shot of a Nintendo XDS. Now, as you can hear, there's applause at the end. And here we go. That's it. Now, I want to talk about this a little bit. Regarding the Wii U game functionality, I noticed that since it has a handheld circle pad design, how would you click the sticks in? Because you need that click sticking, that sounds so weird, functionality to play games like Splatoon, for example. So luckily, or hopefully, if this console is actually in development, this is just a prototype and they might make more, functional controls where you can actually click the stick in a little bit. Now, what I'm going to say about this is that the NX could stand for Nintendo XDS. See, look, NX. And that's one hint to its existence. However, I think that this thing might very well be fake, and if it was fake, it was an exceptionally well-made fake. However, the circumstances are just a little bit odd for it to be a nice fake. And that's why I strongly believe that this system is in development. And if it is, Nintendo should get ready to hit it big with their sales, considering their handheld market is dominating right now. And bringing a crossover of handheld and home consoles to a portable system is a very smart idea. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Nintendo's news feed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.